Today we are looking at Lesson 54 in our grammar books, page 228. We're looking at more commas today. Under the Learn, please follow along with me in your grammar book. It says, here are some more uses for commas. It says, use a comma to set off introductory words such as yes, no, or well. So in this example, it has yes, comma, we celebrate Earth Day on April 22nd. You also use a comma after an introductory word that shows feeling or emotion, an interjection, like hey, oh, hooray, wow, and ah are interjections. So you can see you have some kind of emotion of some sort at the very beginning, then a comma, and then finishing the sentence. Next, it says, use a comma to set off the name of a person being spoken to or addressed. The comma might come before, after, or both before and after a noun of direct address. So you have one here is being talked to at the very end of the sentence, so you have the one comma and finishing with one. Right here at the very beginning of the sentence is who they're talking to with a comma. And one is addressed in the middle here, so you have two commas to show who's addressed within the middle of the sentence. Next it says, use a comma after an introductory prepositional phrase. So across the world is your prepositional phrase. Then you have your comma, and then you're finishing the sentence. And then last, it says use a comma after a tag question added to the end of a sentence. So you have your sentence, and then you have a comma, and then your tag question, don't they? All right, let's now look at a little bit of the practice, and you have to decide with each sentence what kind of, you're going to write one of the identifiers for each question. So you're going to read the sentence, and then you're going to write one of the identifiers to tell what words are set off by the comma or commas. So let's look at for the first one. Mrs. Davis, many people are worried about the planet Earth. So what they're doing is this is a person, and this person's being addressed, just like in your example here. One is addressed here. Mrs. Davis is addressed here. So we know that we are looking at a noun of direct address. Noun of direct address. Next, we're looking at number 2. Yes, many serious problems face our planet. So we are looking at, we have yes with a comma. So if we refer back to our lesson, we can see we also have the exact same introductory phrase, yes. So that is introductory words. That is the answer. Introductory words. Okay. And then number 3, oh, so many animals and plants are struggling to survive. That is an interjection. That is with the wow, same thing. Here's your O. So your answer is interjection. And then the last one here, it says in some countries, people don't have enough clean water. And of course, that is going to be your introductory phrase. Just like across the world is the introductory prepositional phrase. In some countries is an introductory prepositional phrase. And so that is also your answer. All right, you should be with me, and you should have all of these answered on your paper as well. Let's go ahead and look at the second page, page 229. You are going to complete, number 5 through 10 on your own, going back to the lesson and deciding what is the reason for the comma to be placed in each sentence. In section B, It says read each sentence, add commas where they are needed. So the first one is, our school has planned many activities for Earth Day, Mr. Samuels. And so if you're looking back at your lesson, you'll know that if there is a name at the very end, it is called the noun of direct address. In our examples, we had Juan, so you need to put in a comma after day because it is referring to Mr. Samuels. And next, for one thing, we're planting 3 trees in the playground. All right, so once again, for one thing is an introductory prepositional phrase. So you should have a comma right after for one thing. Try the rest tonight. Please bring any questions to class. You're going to finish number 3 through 12 tonight. Do your best and make sure that you're thinking about this. We only have a few more lessons in this unit, so make sure that you bring any questions to class. Good luck.